Good evening, everyone. This is Veer Maheshwar Charitable Trust Latur MS India organizing daily international webinar series. Today, we will listen from K.SIVAKAVI sir, who is M.SC, M.PHIL, B.ED, graduate teacher, CMS, Mannapakkam, Chennai. And the topic is joyful learning. I welcome you, sir, from my organization, Veer Maheshwar Charitable Trust, and those who are joined here. I am proudly welcome to our director, Veerabhadra Ganacharya Gurudevji. His blessings and presence here is appreciable, and I welcome all the participants, those who are joined here. With kind permission of our Gurudeva, director of our Veer Maheshwar Charitable Trust, with his blessing, we will start now. Please, sir. You can make your camera on, sir.
Good evening, one and all present here. I'm so happy to see you all this blessed evening. We are so blessed people today because the whole world is running behind so many things, running for money, running for so many things. But we are sitting here sharing our knowledge, listening to one another. It's a wonderful opportunity. At this juncture, I would like to thank Principal Dr. BETKAR sir for giving us this beautiful platform for sharing knowledge, for continuous learning. It is not 1 or 2 days webinar. Throughout the year, knowledge is being shared in this platform. So it's a wonderful opportunity given to all of us. So first of all, I thank Dr. Sir for giving us this wonderful opportunity to learn every day. We learn every day from each other. People from various parts of the world, they share their knowledge. We listen to them. Every day we learn. Learning is a joy, as we all know. It's a joy. If we learn certain things, automatically some sort of good feel will come in our heart. Aha, I've learned something today. Learning is a joyful experience. It begins right from the birth. When we were born in this world, we tried to cry. That was the first cry. Doctors used to say that first cry is very important. We learned to cry because previously we were in the dark world, mother's womb. That was a different world. Everything was supplied. But when we came to the world, it is something new. We experience the external atmosphere. First time we see the atmosphere, the breeze touching us. We learn to breathe. And different things we learn. And from that moment onwards, our journey of learning begins. It continues in various forms. We learn from each and every moment, each and every human beings we meet. From everyone we learn, irrespective of age, education. No limitation for that. We learn. Even today, children can teach us. I learn many things from my students. Certain things I do not know from the cell phone and all. I learn from them only. They know everything. They are better than us. So learning continues. There is no end. It's a great joy learning things. This is what we are going to discuss today. It is not that I'm going to teach you all. It is the sharing. We are going to share certain things. What is the joyful learning? See, it's a wonderful thing. It gives inner happiness and enthusiasm. Inner happiness and enthusiasm. It is an attitude rooted in constant inner happiness, passion, and enthusiasm towards learning process. So this should be there. Inner happiness should be there when we learn things. The second one, active and fulfilling experience. It is not a passive learning. It is an active and fulfilling experience. Learning becomes active, personally fulfilling, and needs to successful outcomes for every student. Inner happiness and enthusiasm, active and fulfilling experience. Achieving through doing something. It is not that we learn from sentences, from the text, or someone says something which may not be exactly proved. People may say something, but unless it is proved, unless we experience it, we will not exactly understand what is what. That would give us a better understanding. So achieving through doing something, hands-on experience. Okay. Joy naturally emerges when learners achieve through direct engagement. Directly they have to touch and feel subject matter, doing things and appreciating things themselves. When they touch, feel the subject matter, that would give them the better understanding, better learning. This is what joyful learning means. Yes, doctor, we can move. See, the science began the joyful learning. When we are happy, there will be a glow. There will be inner glow. It is not that glow on our face. Internal glow will be there when we are happy. When children are happy, internal happiness will be there. Happy mind only will capture things. Happy mind is open mind. So we need to make them happy first. Then they will open their mind. Yes, this is the right time. We can give input. Whatever we say, they will understand. The science behind joyful learning. See, joy enhances retention. When we are happy only, whatever we learn will be there in our mind. If not, it will be boredom. Simply, physically they will sit, mentally they will be absent. Joy only makes them grasp things and keep in their mind. So joy enhances retention, learning linked with the positive emotions. Positive emotions are very, very important. Sticks longer time in memory. Happily they have to learn things, then it will be there for a long time. Even throughout their lifetime it will be there if they learn in a joyful way, leading to deeper understanding. Deeper understanding. It will be there in the inner mind. This is the science behind the joyful learning. Overcoming barriers. How to overcome these barriers? Negative states like boredom, stressful, and anxiety actively block the learning process. If they are stressful, if they have negative feelings, that will block the learning process. Children should be happy. Not only children, all human beings. When we are happy, we can learn things. At that moment, whatever you learn, whatever you capture, it will be there in our mind for a longer period. This is science. Okay. This is the brain pathway. You see, case study has been done. See how people are so happy. When we give activity, there will be glow in their faces. Okay. UNICEF supported the reform implemented in multi-grade classrooms in Karnataka. They are emphasizing on this. Okay. Hierarchy, stress reduction, breaks traditional teacher-student relationships, that hierarchy, okay, and reduces exam stress through play-based method. Exam is the greatest stress for the children. Okay. When they have the stressful atmosphere, stressful state of mind, and their learning will be reduced. Okay. What are the key principles? The key principles focuses on exploration, peer teaching, reflective thinking, and self-evaluation. Okay. Key principles are focuses on exploration. They themselves should explore things. Peer teaching, they have to learn from one another. When you give them a group activity, they will discuss, they will touch, they will feel the subject matter. Okay. At the teacher and student hierarchy, there will be a gap. Sometimes children will hesitate. They'll have a little fear to come and ask us doubts. But they will ask doubt to the friends. So we need to give them opportunity to learn as a group. Okay. Reflective thinking will be there, and self-evaluation. Confidence building. Okay. Curriculum structured in small, achievable phases to consistently build student confidence. It has to go continuously, consistently. Okay. It will build the confidence. Okay. Curriculum will be it will be broken into small pieces according to the nature of the children, capacity of the children. Later we are going to discuss various things about the world's best education system. Okay. Creating joyful classrooms. The classroom atmosphere should be joyful. What are the practical strategies? We need to encourage collaboration. We need to collaborate, integrate art, games, and activity-based learning to foster collaboration. See, if it is a classroom, say for example, around 20 or 30 students are sitting, we are teaching something. Simply they will listen. There won't be any interaction. They won't talk to each other. They will talk, but not about the subject matter. They will discuss. Unnecessary discussion will be there. When you give them activity in a group, okay, there will be a discussion about the subject matter. There will be a collaboration. We can foster collaboration through activities. Engage them, collaborate them in a group. And the atmosphere will be so beautiful. Empower them and appreciate. We need to empower them. Supposing if they are achieving something, achieving some important task given to them, we need to appreciate them. When we appreciate, they will be very, very happy. That positive note is important. We need to empower them. How to empower? Give them leadership. You are the leader of this group. You are the leader for this project. Give them some sort of responsibility. They will be very happy, empowered. That is what young people are expecting. I should be a leader. I should lead. Yes, welcome. Let's give them the leadership, empowering them to do something in the learning atmosphere. Then, joyful learning in challenging contexts. This is called Luminous Fund approach. Okay. Transforming the education. The Luminous Fund focuses on providing quality education to children who have missed school due to conflict and poverty. Okay. Safe and inclusive environments. Prioritize creating spaces that overcome trauma and fear, fostering a serious belongingness. They should have the feeling of being together. Okay. Safe and inclusive environment should be given to the children. Engaging pedagogy. Empower students through interactive lessons. Encouraging voice and responsibility. Cultural relevant curriculum. The curriculum should be related to the culture. It should be related to the soil. I worked in abroad where there is no soil like we have. We have soil, fertile soil. We can do agriculture. The place where I worked, we cannot do any agriculture. Soil will be there, that won't be fertile. So it should be a fertile thing. Developing, see, in that atmosphere, see, giving them agriculture topic would not be fair because they do not know agriculture. Instead, in their curriculum, they have fisheries science. See, it is about the curriculum framed based on the soil, based on the culture, based on their lifestyle. Okay. Developing 21st century skills through joy. Okay. The first thing, you see, critical thinking and creativity. We need to develop critical thinking and creativity. When creativity will come, when you give them opportunity, when they are happy, when you are giving them leadership, when you are assigning them to do things on their own, creativity will be there. Okay. Critical thinking, because they are the leaders. They have to think and implement it. They have to find solution for the problem. So critical thinking and creativity. Collaboration and curriculum. Then problem solving, self direction, social emotional growth. They have to mingle together and there will be a social development. They will be healthy. Mental health will be there, physical health will be there, social health also will be there. There are 3 dimensions of health. When you are making them mingle with one another, social health will be developed there. That's a great joy, mingling with one another. What is the role of teachers here? Being a joyful and unpredictable. It is not that only the children should be happy in that atmosphere. In the teaching and learning atmosphere, teachers also should be happy. The role of teacher is the first thing we need to be happy, joyful. Okay? Teachers are the catalyst of the joy in the classroom. See, from us only, it has to flow to the students. Unless we are happy, children won't be happy. We need to make students happy. First, we need to be happy. Okay? Invite curiosity. We need to invite curiosity. When you start the lesson, introducing the introduction itself a great skill. We need to create that curiosity among children. Embrace flexibility. We should not be a rigid teacher. Flexibility. Then inspire learning. We need to inspire them to learn. Actually, as we all know, the good teacher teaches, the better teacher demonstrates, and the best teacher inspires. We need to inspire them. Okay. Transformation from reluctant to lifelong learners. Children should not reluctantly learn. They have to happily learn. Transformation from reluctant to lifelong learners. Building core traits. Sparking aha. Yes, I learned. That feel. Sparking aha moments. Cultivating lifelong love towards education. I should love to learn. Okay? This is the transformation we need to do from reluctant to happy learning. Reluctant to lifelong learners. Okay? This is what we need to do as teachers. Building core traits, sparking aha moments. When students do something, proudly they'll say, yes, I did this. Aha, I found this. In a group, supposing if you are assigning any activity, if you are asking, how many of you have completed? Anyone has got the result? Supposing one person has got a result, what do you say? Sir, I got this. Sparking moment. Okay? Sparking aha moment. When it comes, when we give group activity, when we give them the opportunity to touch the subject matter, when they do things hands-on experience, that would give them aha feeling. That would help them to learn continuously. Yes, doctor, we can go to the next slide. Make joy the heart of learning. Joy is the very, very important thing. It's a necessity for learning. It is not the luxury. It is a necessity. A fuel for everybody. Internal fuel. When we get this joy, automatically we will learn. It unlocks the potentials. See, everyone is having potential. God has created. Everyone has a individual trademark. Everyone is different from one another. We have special talents and abilities. So we need to, convert our potential into performance. When a person converts his potential into performance, automatically it comes up. Many people have got potential, but that potential is not getting converted into performance. There is a lagging. So people are not coming up. How to bring this potential out? how to make this potential to come out in the form of performance. When they are happy, the potential will come out in the form of performance. Implementing strategy of joyful learning in schools. We need to follow this joyful learning in the school atmosphere. We need to discover how integrating joy into the educational system, it can transform students' engagement, academic performance, and overall well-being. When they are happy, automatically they learn things, and overall performance will come up. Instead of following the traditional systems, traditional way of teaching, traditional way of assessment, we need to modify it. It has to be transformed into a joyful atmosphere so that children will bring their potential out. They'll be engaged with their activities, task given, and automatically the academic performance will come up, and there will be overall development. They'll become versatile personalities. Why joyful learning matters? The foundation for success. It enhances academic performance, sparking creativity, and it makes meaningful connections. It is not simple connections. Sparks creativity and gives meaningful connections among them, boosting brain function. It boosts brain function. Okay. 3 important things. Enhances academic performance, sparking creativity connections, and boosting brain functions. This is how the joyful learning matters. It matters in each and every individual's life. When they are happy, these things will happen. It will enhance the academic performance, it will spark the confidence and creativity, and there will be a meaningful connections among children, and it boosts brain function. Scientifically, it has been proved. The science behind the joy in learning. As we all know, there are some hormones secreted in our brain. Dopamine, serotonin, melatonin, endorphins. They are secreted in a minute amount, but they do many things, great things in our system. The big things are not doing great things, but the small things. Very minute quantity of these hormones are doing great things. When we are happy, these hormones are automatically secreted. We cannot buy. Even if you give a crore, you cannot get dopamine. The joy, the smile, the state of mind. When you are happy, dopamine secretes. Good hormones that are needed for our survival. It will extend our lifespan. Chemical boost for cognition. Okay, when these hormones are secreted, dopamine, serotonin are secreted, automatically brain function will be boosted. Fueling the curiosity. When brain is boosted with these hormones will be secreted when we are happy. That is why it is not that only children should be happy. We should be happy. Joy is contagious and transformative. When we are happy, we are creating a happy environment. That is a contagious. It will spread to the neighboring person. The opposite also. If you are angry, if you are sad, that also will be contagious. The other person also will lose his spirit. Joy is contagious and transformative. There are 5 strategies to to infuse joy in schools. Interactive and student-centered lessons. What it does, it fosters social collaboration and learning, integrate play and movement. Move to improve. People will say, move to improve. We need to move, then only we can improve. Connect to identities and cultures. Meaningful choice. Choice-driven experience. Choice-driven experience. Okay. 5 key strategies to infuse joy in the school atmosphere. First thing, interactive and student-centered lessons. It is not the teacher-centered, because they are the learners. The curriculum should be student-centered. It should be interactive. Then there will be a joy. Then there will be a joyful learning. We need to ensure that it is interactive and student-centered lessons, whatever we teach. What happens? It fosters social and collaborative learning. They need to learn in groups. Encourage peer interactions and teamwork to build strong community bonds and shared understanding. They will discuss with one another. They will share their experiences. It's a collaborative learning. I did like this. The result came like this. How did you do? What happened to you? Collaboration. Learning from each other. Let's give them opportunity. This would foster social and collaborative learning. It integrates play. Playway method. Everyone likes to play. When children play and learn, they will be very happy. In such a way, we need to design that lessons, the teaching methodology. Strategy spotlight, interactive and collaborative learning. What we need to do, we need to create an interactive and collaborative learning atmosphere so that children will learn things in a better way. Give them group activity. See, 4 children are sitting there, how happy they are. Each one is doing something. Teacher would have given some assignment, that's all. Some task. These 4 are sitting together. Each one is contributing something towards that. Happily doing, discussing with one another, learning from one another. Okay. Interactive and collaborative learning atmosphere. That would give them joy. Through the joy they will learn. The second one, play movement and discovery. The power of play. When we play, what happens? Okay. Play is not just for early childhood. It enhances creativity, problem-solving skills, and reduces stress. You see children playing, how they interact, how they speak. Will they speak silently? They will shout. They'll jump. The way they discuss things. Okay? It reduces stress across all age group. Okay? All right. Moment for minds. Okay. Then building joyful relationships and meaningful connections. It's not an ordinary relationship. It's a joyful, building a joyful relationship in the school atmosphere. Teacher-student relationship. Strong rapport. Okay. When we are giving them joyful atmosphere to learn, they will be happy. They will be happy with the teacher. Teacher also will be happy with the children. Because when teacher will get angry, they'll get disturbed. When children are not achieving the given task. If you make them happy, if you follow all these things, giving them group activities, making them happily do collaborative learning atmosphere, they will achieve the task. And they will be happy, we are also happy. No problem. There will be a strong rapport between teacher and student. Then empowering, we need to empower children. Autonomy, empowering autonomy, nurturing resilience. This is very, very important. Resilience. Supposing any failure is there, we should not get stagnated. Oh, failed. No. Coming out of the problem, coming out of the fall, coming out of the failure quickly. That is a very, very important quality of life that we need to impart in the young minds. God has given to us around the 30 or 40 students in the classroom. We need to impart that character. Later in the life, when they fail, when they get some problem, they'll come out of the situation quickly to the normal level. That resilience is very important. Through the activities, they will learn this skill. So many failures will be there. Whatever they do will not be successful. So many things will get failed. Wrong things will be there. Okay, next. Then at one point they'll succeed. This resilience is very, very important. Make joy the heart of your school's learning culture. We need to make the joy the heart of our school's learning culture. Joy is essential, not optional. It is not that sometimes we need to make children happy. Always we need to make children happy. If we are making children happy, it should be designed in a proper way. It is not that simply making children, okay, you study. At that situation also they will be happy. It is not like that. We need to design it. We need to design things to make people happy and learn things. Examples of joyful learning in science. As a science teacher, I would like to give some of the examples. How to make science joyful experience. Why joy matters in science learning? As already we discussed. When we are happy, the brain gets boosted up. When brain is boosted up, it's open to everything. We learn. All human beings, irrespective of our age, brain gets boosted up when we are happy. That is why we need to make children happy. Open pathways. While stress is there, it can block cognitive functions. Joy opens that. When you're happy, it opens. Okay. Opens a critical pathway and makes children learn quickly. See this. When we look at the panda or any animal behavior, we will feel happy. That would reduce the stress. Playful pandas spark curiosity. Okay. Smithsonian panda scans. Okay. In that national Zoom live, the zoo, the pandas are playing there. See, they'll jump up, they'll climb, they'll eat bamboos. Seeing that, children are getting, out of the stressful atmosphere. They'll be very happy seeing that. Luminous funds interactive science lessons. What it is, transforming learning into exciting adventure. It's not simple learning, it's adventure with culturally relevant approaches. Culturally relevant approaches are very, very important. Okay. Culturally relevant content. the content should be relevant to our culture, so that the learning will be very, very easy, comfortable. We have cultural heritages that has to be brought out. Okay? Culturally relevant content, collaborative learning. Okay? An Ethiopian engagement in Ethiopian students, what's happening? Enthusiastically engage in hands-on experiences, activities, from usually flashcards and simple activities relevant to the atmosphere, relevant to the local area, relevant to the culture. Okay, we need to prepare all these things so that the understanding level will be very, very easy, because those things are known to them already. Instead of giving something new, we can give things related to our culture, our situation. Science journals and wondrous questions for young learners. Okay? There are plenty of scientific journals. We need to give them new things. It is not that only the curriculum should be covered. We can go beyond that. Make them study new things, new journals. Okay? We can widen their learning experience. Let's not be in a small circle, making them study only the syllabus, covering the syllabus, completing the period. Not like that. We can go beyond that. Right? Hands-on science at home, turning everyday movement into lab. It is not that they have to learn things in the lab only. In everyday life, there are things related to science. We need to connect the life into science. It is not that science is separate thing. It is connected to each and every day's life. Make them understand. Make them understand that these things are connected to your life. When we give them this opportunity, they will learn things quickly. Okay. Then diverse teaching methods. Backyard botany, balanced engagement. Hands-on experience should be given to the children. They need to do things. It is not that they have to read from the book. Connect the things that are at home with the subject matter they study. See, we may teach about sodium chloride. Where is sodium chloride? It is at home. It is in our kitchen. Just tell them that it's a sodium chloride. See, if we are telling only sodium chloride, they will remember about only sodium chloride. It is there in your kitchen. Go and see. Touch that. It's a crystal. It's very important for our system. There are many things to be taught through that. Like that, there are many things are there at home. Let's connect science with the life so that they will enjoy turning everyday movement into laboratory experience, lab experience. Everything is chemical. Whatever we have at our home, plenty of chemicals are there. We have to make them understand what is what. Hands-on experience gives them joyful learning atmosphere. Okay. Then, what is it? Real science. What is real science? Engaging them with hands-on experience. What children are doing there? They are tracking the birds. They are seeing the birds. Through that, they are understanding, they are learning the migratory birds, the movements of birds, why birds are coming from various places of the world. Okay? Tracking birds with Smithsonian unit. So there is a place where children will learn this, the migratory behaviors of birds. Instead of making them learn from the text, we can make them learn through seeing the birds, taking them to the place where birds are there, giving them the direct experience of looking at the birds. explaining them about from where the birds are coming, what is the purpose of coming over here, how long they will be here, all those things. Okay. By seeing the birds, they will be excited. Energy and waves. Learning through volcanic eruption story. It's nothing. See, if we are talking about volcanic eruption in the classroom, what children will understand? They will know only some imaginary ideas. Okay, volcano will be like this. It will burst like that. It will release this kind of gases. Some sort of what to say? Not a complete idea. There is some idea about it. Okay. Real world inquiry. When students investigate directly on this, students investigate the atmospheric shock waves generated by the powerful 2022 Angofanga, what is that? Volcanic eruption. Angotanga. That is a volcanic eruption happened there. Okay. Transforming a news into that news event, it happened like that. That's a news they would have studied into compelling scientific study. Make them involved in that. What happened when the volcanic eruption happened? A deep study about it. That will not be mere news. That will become a scientific study for them. Okay. Hands-on experience, giving them hands-on experience. Designing joyful science classrooms. See, the environment matters a lot. Our classroom should be, the science classroom should be, it should be, what to say, beautiful first, and you need to have the learning environment. You need to have scientific things there. When children get into your classroom, they should get the feeling of learning science. We need to design the classroom. Whatever scientific things can be kept in the classroom, we can keep charts, models, all those things. Okay. Creating the environment. The environment creates the feel to study. Designing joyful science classrooms. Inviting spaces. How children sit in our classrooms. We can give them flexible, comfortable seating arrangements. Each and everything matters. Flexible seating arrangements. Okay. Then pop-up culture. Whatever they want to share, we need to give them space. Yes, you can share. It may be wrong, no problem. You are a student coming here to learn. I'm going to teach you. I always encourage our children to answer. Whatever strikes in your brain, tell it. No worries about whether it is right or wrong. Speak it out. That initiativeness. Sharing what you have in your mind. It may be right or not, no problem. Because you are a student, you are coming here to learn. Tell it out. I'm asking you a question, tell it out. Such type of motivation should be given to the children. They have to speak in the class. Bringing joy to science. Your next steps. What are our next steps? Embrace, play, and wonder. They have to wander here and there. Okay. Play, movement. Strictly making them sit in one place and listening to our lessons would not result more. That would not give good results. Let them play. Let them move around and learn things. Okay. Real world inquiry. We can change the atmosphere from classroom to a field related to the topic. Supposing if we are teaching about pond, sitting in the classroom teaching about pond will not give them better understanding. Let's take them to the pond. If you are teaching about the tree, in our classroom, in our school, there will be plenty of trees. Let's take them near the tree, let them touch the tree, let them touch the stem, leaf, root, which are outside. Give them the feel of touching the subject matter. That would help them a lot. That would give them the complete understanding. We all know about Finland. Finland is number one in education, the global benchmark. Why? What is the secret behind that? Why Finland is the number one? It is apex. It's the topmost education system in the world. What is the reason behind all those things? See, in Finland, children are going to school after completing 7 years. What about our country? What we do when our children are going to school? See, they say that children should play up to 7 years. It is not simple play. When they are happy, when they are not stressful, when they are not dumped with so much of things which are not essential at that age, they are very happy. They are learning so many things that are required for the future life. Yeah, up to 7 years, they are learning things. Then only, after 7 years only, they are admitting them in the classroom atmosphere. That's the first thing in Finland. Whether it is right or not, whether we accept this or not, they are in the top. There is a proof. There is a proof that it helps them. Okay. What is the Finnish education phenomenon? You see, consistent excellence, holistic success, thoughtful evolution. Okay. Finland consistently ranks top in PISA assessment for reading, science, and math, and demonstrating robust academic foundations. They have strong academic foundation. It has been proved by this organization. They are top in consistent excellence in Finland. Holistic success, globally recognized for combining high academic performance with students' happiness and educational inquiry. They are making children happy. Their students are very happy, and that is why they have the educational inquiry. They have the equality. They have the curiosity to learn things. Educational equality is there in Finland. Okay. There are plenty of things to be discussed about it. What is that equality? How equality is ensured there? Okay. Thoughtful evolution. Thoughtful evolution is there. Okay. There is a growth. There is a development among students. When they go to the school, after 7 years, step by step, they learn things. Their curriculum is individually tailored. Their curriculum is individually tailored. They assess each and every child. For each and every child, based on their abilities, based on their plus and minus, they give curriculum, task. Based on that only, they will be assessed. There is no common syllabus for it. Equality of opportunity, the cornerstone here. Opportunity is given equally to everyone. Okay. Poverty is very less there. Only 5% of the poverty there. The government gives education completely. No private schools. Private schools are not given importance. There may be minimal number of government schools. But education is given by the government. Okay. How the education comes up? The teachers are respected more in Finland. You know, in the universities, the top 10% of the people, the top 10 rank holders are selected as teachers. You see how the classroom will be. The universities, the top 10 rank holders are given opportunity to work as teachers. See, no early standardization testing. The LKG, UKG testing, first standard, second standard testing, they are very, very small. The assessment. Okay. Such type of assessment is not there in Finland. Formal exams commence only in the adolescence, reducing the stress, undue pressure on young learners. No early standardized testing. The LKG, there is no exam. So we have different types of exams. Stressful atmosphere, creating stressful atmosphere. Education is guaranteed right, not privilege there. It's a right of each and every child born in Finland. They are learning without any pressure. No pressure. Learn without pressure. They are giving them good atmosphere there. Happy learning atmosphere. See how children are. You are average, you are below average, you are topper, you are topper of the topper. No grading, no dividing people like that. Minimal standardized testing and holistic assessment. Single national exam. Only one national exam is administered at the very end of the upper secondary school, not upper primary or primary. It's all for our learning, you see. Only one national exam is administered at the very end of the upper secondary level. Okay. Decentralized and flexible curriculum. It is not centralized. Okay, the whole nation write the only exam. No, not that. Decentralized and flexible curriculum. National core curriculum. Local adaptation. Forces innovation. Okay. Empowered educators. Educators are empowered there. They can design the curriculum. Full power is given to the people because they are well qualified. As I told you, they are creamy layers. Okay, how they are selected? In the universities, the top 10 rank holders are selected as teachers. They are respected a lot. They are paid a lot. They are given social respect, dignity. They are treated with dignity, given full freedom. That is why they are bringing the education system of Finland to the great levels, high elevations. What is the impact? A model for the world. Finland's unique educational philosophy has yielded remarkable results, establishing it as a global benchmark for excellence and equity. Top tier academic outcomes, equitable society, global inspiration. They inspire us. Achieving some of the best academic results globally, paired with high student happiness. This is the matter here. High student happiness. What are we learning from Finland's success? Learning from Finland's success. Finland's educational triumphs offers invaluable lessons for global reform, emphasizing a balanced approach that nurtures both academic powers and individual well-being. Individual well-being matters. They look at each and every child. Prioritize trust and respect. Invest in teachers. Are we investing in teachers? Okay. Making India the apex of education through joyful learning. We can make the India, our nation, the apex of education through joyful learning. When we create joyful atmosphere, when we make our each and every small kid who comes to us to learn happy. First and foremost thing is happy. Make them happy. They will learn. They will become a future administrators, problem solvers, politicians. They are the pillars of future now. Let's make them happy. Okay. Youthful demographics, economic and social growth. NEP 2020 mandate. Wonderful thing we are going to discuss. Okay. Youthful demographics. India will soon boast the world's largest youth population. How? And demographic dividend that can propel the nation forward. That is only going to take. We have such a mass, such a youth. India has got such a youth population that will propel our nation to the high elevation. Youth demographics. Then, why joyful learning? The science is there behind that. As we already discussed, science says that when we are happy, we can learn better. Beautiful hormones are secreted in the system when we are happy. Joy activates crucial brain systems like a reticular activating system, RAS. NEP 2020, we all are aware of this. A paradigm shift towards experiential and enjoyable education. It paves way for the experiential and enjoyable education system. Holistic curriculum that paves way to design holistic curriculum. Crucial skill focus, not only knowledge focused, skill focused. NEP focus on skill development and beyond rote learning, rote memorization. Memorizing things, writing in the examination, getting marks, that's all promoted. We need to go beyond rote memorization, rote learning. Okay. This policy emphasizes skill development, okay, experience, hands-on experience. So that would lead us to accomplish important milestones. NEP would help us. Innovative, joyful learning programs transforming Indian classrooms. Okay. Innovative, joyful learning programs makes the transformation. Okay, how? In Karnataka, there is a system. In Gujarat, there is a system. Okay. In each and every government selects certain important programs to make children happy in the schools. It reviving indigenous culture for joyful learning. Indigenous culture, we need to underline it. Indigenous culture should be nurtured. Okay. Practical strategies for joyful classroom. What should be done to practically implement all these things? Personalized learning, activity-based engagements. Okay. We need to craft it, tailor the subject matter, craft experiences that spark individual curiosity and encourage deep reflections. These are the challenges. Scaling joyful learning nationwide. So these are the challenges before us. Impact so far, evidence of transformation. how this joyful learning so far helped us. There is a proof. It improved academic outcomes. It increased the student motivation level. There is a research gives this data. Okay. Adaptability and reach. A measurable increase in student performance, complementing enhanced emotional well-being, around 15%. We have come to the conclusion here. A joyful education for thriving India. Everyone thrives for happiness. Education should be a joyful experience. We need to ensure that. By embedding joyful learning deeply into the educational system, we prepare India, the Indian youth, to confidently navigate a complex and rapidly evolving future. This collective commitment to policy, culture integration, and innovative things, okay, would help us to give good education to the children so that they would become future pillars of our nation. As we all know, they are the future pillars, they are the future politicians, they are the academicians, okay. They are everything. So it is our role to make them happy, create good atmosphere there, happy atmosphere, so that children would get best education and become good citizen of our nation. With that, I would like to wind up. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share a few words on joyful learning. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Shivakavi, sir. It's very great to listen you because you are a perfect teacher. You are trying to make your classroom joyfully with experiments, with teaching aids, and everything. And you have known the importance of the joyful learning for the best performance of the student, maybe from science or maybe other things. What the outreach activities are there, you have implemented it. You are an ideal teacher, and you have considered that when there is a joyful atmosphere, then and then only we get to more good and best performance from the students. That's why teachers should be energetic, doing experimental like you, and can create the joyful learning for the future India of in the education field. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation. Now, I request all the participants to unmute. Our Gurudeva Ravindra Gurubhadra Ganacharya is blessing to us. So we will receive his blessing today. Thank you, sir. The participants are requested to unmute and they can discuss with our speaker.
Now the floor is open for discussion. If anyone wants to add anything, we would like to hear from you all.
Welcome, Dr. Sanam Shukla, sir.
Good evening, Guruji. Good evening, Dr. BETKAR, sir, Principal, sir. Good evening, sir. Wonderful explanation you had given. And really, I always compare my classroom with the fruit. The color of fruit and the pulp of fruit is not important, but the juice of the fruit is very important. So when my class is over, Dr. Shukla is not important, but what is the learning is very important. So to have that kind of experience, with the students, we have to change, to some extent. The joyfulness, no doubt, the discipline strictness is at one place. But we have to arouse the interest among the people regarding the topic. I'm from the medical field. So we have to arouse the interest where we can use this knowledge in my life. many of the time it happens that our streams are, we are learning some subjects, but where I'm going to use Pythagoras, I'm not knowing what is the use of that. So when we give the purpose, I think, the direction we are giving to them, and they are really walking on that path. So a really wonderful presentation and interactive sessions, share, techniques, group discussion, bus classes. They really, they produces excitement in the classroom, and seminars. I ask for self-directed learning and come back and present your topic. Go to the hospital, see the case, and present that case in the classroom. So like this, what we are doing, clinical presentations and other things. So it is a really wonderful thing, rather than just monotonous, we keep talking and all these things. So I think this kind of, joyful experience should be there, and they will keep a long memories of that subject and that teacher also. People admire, the students admire if the teacher is really teaching from his bottom of the heart, and, is giving some experience which is just like that sweet juice which is coming from the fruit. So wonderful thing. Now my question is, that the joyfulness, the level of joyfulness is different at different level. The 100 students are sitting, so they are having, some people may find joyful, some people may not find it joyful. Some people are having their own thoughts and stress in their mind. It is running behind the, their brain. So these are the few points are there. That is one first question. My first question, how to bring them at one level, of joyfulness. No doubt group discussions, bring the people, even a slow learner and advanced learner together, and they are learning from each other. And that is how the men, that we call it as a buddy classes. So that buddy classes are also there, no doubt. This is my first question, how to bring them at one level. Second thing is there any scale available to measure this joyfulness, That is my second question. Third question is, some teachers, they present themselves, means a mechanical smile is their plastic smile, what they call it as. It is not a real smile they are giving it to the students. And students are most intelligent brains are sitting in front of us, and they are the changes nowadays. So they realize, this teacher is, putting something in a wrong way, but, giving smile. So there are a variety of teachers also. So we will not go in that, but at least, how to reduce that kind of artificialness in our behavior. Thank you very much, sir. Otherwise, a great extensive presentation and really learning a very juicy experience we got. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Swanand. The first question goes like this. See, if you take any classroom, all students will not be equal. There will be late bloomers. There will be average students. Okay. There will be toppers. There will be variety. We cannot have equal type of students. This is what already the Finland people have studied. They tailor the task, the curriculum to individual students. For late bloomers, there will be a suitable tailored syllabus for the late bloomers. For average students, there will be a tailored syllabus task to be achieved by them. And for the toppers, the best students will be there always in the classroom. For them, there will be a target, the task, which can be achieved by them. Okay. We need to give them the tailored curriculum, tailored task to the each and every children. So this should be given to the classroom so that everybody will achieve it. Supposing I am a weaker, I can do only certain things. If you give the task which can be achieved only by the topper, I will simply sit and blink. So, according to the capacity of the students, the activities the task should be tailored so that everybody will be happy in the classroom. I will achieve the task which can be achieved by me. Average also will achieve the task which they can achieve. Then like that. So individually designed curriculum, individually designed task should be given to the children so that all students will be happy. This is the first question. The second thing sir asked about, is there any scale to measure the joyful state of mind? There is no exact scale, but as a experienced teacher, we can understand whether these students are really joyfully learning things or not. By our experience, we can measure it. There is no unit for that, but we can ensure that whether our teaching is joyful, our students are joyfully learning or not. So based on that, that's why we have formative assessment and all. Formative assessment is for learning. It is not the summative assessment. During our teaching, during our the process of the teaching, we can assess and see where they are. It is not only where they are, and we can measure where we are, how far we are teaching, how far our teaching is working. Are we making our children really happy? Are we creating joyful atmosphere there? That we can measure by experience.
Yes, sir, definitely. And I think joyfulness is contagious. If you are joyful, your class will become joyful,
Yes,
and
yes.
students will have, a joyful classroom. Thank you very much, Dr. Sam.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you.
Sir,
Thank you so
thank you
much.
very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Farmish Klaji, with your discussion, because we get so many points from that also. And thank you, sir, for joining here and accepting our invitation. In future, you will be here on the new topic. We need the speakers, those who are very hard worker and practically doing something new for the students. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We are thankful from our organization to you, and we are thankful to all the participants, those who are joined here. Thank you. Thank you. Feedback link is available in the chat box. The participants, those who are present here, they can fill the feedback link.